Here's an interview from one of our past shows on Rock and Metal Revival. If you're interested in hearing full shows, go to our Facebook page and check out our list of affiliates for times and places where you can hear Rock and Metal Revival. That's brand new from a band called Dirty Honey. It's called When I'm Gone on Rock and Metal Revival. And you know what, Jerry? It took this long for a real rock and roll band to come back.
It's about time, man.
It is.
That's what I like about doing the show, though, getting this new music, new artists and stuff, and discovering stuff like this. And great EP, man.
This was a great find. We want to welcome a guitarist, John Notto from Dirty Honey, to Rock and Metal Revival. Welcome to the show, John.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me, guys. Good to be here. What's happening?
Hey, John, it's like we said, man, it is so good to hear a real rock and roll band again. It's been too long since we had a band that just went out there and laid it on the line.
I feel the same way, man. I feel the exact same way. I think I like how you use the word real. I mean, to me, I think what that means is that you recognize that this is just how we feel music. We feel this. It's not a shtick. You know what I mean? It's not a throwback act or whatever. You know, this is how we play. This is how I play guitar. So,
well, you know, I can get that. I get that old Aerosmith, that feel of the old bluesy rock band. Tell us a little bit about how Dirty Honey got put together. I mean, because all of you had to kind of gel on this vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I met Mark first. He already had kind of like a cover band happening, but he had his own originals that were sort of very kind of AC/DC derivative. Mm-hmm. But he mostly played bar gigs, and I kind of joined into that sort of just cover band thing. And then I met Justin kind of in the LA Sideman scene. And we kind of had this connection where we both could tell like we were floating around in the Sideman scene, but we really wanted to do a band. Mm. And so I started jamming with him separately. And then, I brought him into the fold to Mark's thing. And then we kind of hovered. We sort of made an EP, but it didn't go anywhere. And then we met Corey, and that's when Dirty Honey was born. So that was 2 years ago when we met Corey. And he was really just the first awesome drummer who was like, I want to also be in the band.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And so, then we had a chorale of these like kind of old school rock songs, and we had some songs that maybe didn't really fit in, and basically our manager heard When I'm Gone and flipped out,
Nice.
And it was just all. After that, it's just been a crazy whirlwind. Sorry, it's just been crazy.
That's awesome. I can believe it. Now, after your manager discovered you and wanted to record you guys actually went to Australia to record. Now, that must have been kind of crazy down there. Don't they got some wild critters and stuff, like spiders that are like 4 feet tall and stuff?
Yeah, they got crazy stuff. The studio is located kind of in the forest, but on a hill looking down on Byron Bay. It's the most beautiful retreat, relaxing, beautiful retreat.
Wow.
And I went for a walk in the woods, and I just sort of naively did that and came back, and everyone was like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "Oh, I took a walk down that path and went in the woods." They're like, "That was, well, glad you made it out. There's a ton of brown snakes in there."
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
But the experience was incredible. You want to make a record in sort of a retreat vacuum, where you have no distractions. Your everyday life disappears, just like being on tour a little bit. And like that setting really made us we were able to go in and just hunker down and go do it every day. Go in and
Sweet.
Working with Nick was incredible. He's got a very sage wisdom about him.
John, I personally want to congratulate you on being #1 in the Billboard charts, being an unsigned band.
Thank you.
That's going to blow your mind, man. And you know what? Good for you.
Yeah.
Because
really.
You guys did it your way and didn't have somebody else telling you how to do it. That's got to be a great feeling for you. I mean, seriously.
It's incredible. We've kind of been on the road while it happened, and it's like, you're in the hustle and bustle of the everyday schedule, and we're on this bus tour right now, but we're chasing the bus tour in our van, and so there's that whole rigorous schedule happening at the same time as we just made history.
Yeah.
And so we had to stop and be like, wow, guys, we just did this. Like, this is happening right now. There's stuff. It feels really great to know that there's other exciting things happening outside of literally the exciting thing we're actually doing, which is opening up to full houses every night and playing music. So that's an incredible feeling. And I can't believe we made history. And I think, for me, I've said this before, one of the most rewarding parts of what the whole experience for me is that this whole unsigned thing, it's been a result of us just persevering and not stopping when people say no, or say that we don't sound new enough, or that it's whatever that labels have all turned us down, and our manager and us have always kept the mantra of, well, we're moving forward with this, and we'll just figure out how to pay for it. We'll do it. We'll shoot and ask questions later, but we're not stopping. And so it's been a thrill ride, and to have it rewarded like that, it's just been incredible.
Nice. Now, listening to the album, there's one of the songs, Down the Road? Down the Road's got some Hammond organ in it. Who's playing the organ on that?
That's a musician named Nigel Hall. And he plays keys and sings in a very prominent jam band called Lettuce.
Ah, nice, nice.
And they've kind of been older mentors of mine. We're all from the Northeast, and I've been, close with Nigel for many years. So the guys actually, Mark especially felt the recording sounded thin when we were done. And he's like, I'd really love to get organ. And I was just like, oh, there's only one dude I'm going to allow for this to be.
Nice.
I was like, I got to call in the homie. And, he did, he's a genius, literally. And he did it in like an hour.
Yeah, nice.
He remote recorded it from New Orleans. So
nice. Yeah, nice touch, man.
Very nice. And
it really did. And it's funny, I wasn't even the one voting for it. But I was like, y'all want it. I got the guy. So,
nice.
And he did such a great job, man. Yeah.
Now, you say you're out on the road being road warriors, and you're an unsigned band, and you're on top of the charts. I mean,
have you got signed yet?
Yeah. What's next for Dirty Honey? I mean, you're doing it all right now.
Yeah. Should have record companies lining up.
I think now that we... Yeah. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Should have record companies lining up right now, shouldn't you?
Conventional wisdom would lead... led all of us to that thought. But I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. And I think at this point, we've got a few tricks up our sleeve to make it go further. So, we're just going to keep raising this thing up the flagpole. And, we feel we've got more singles off this record. So
yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
I hope that they're kicking themselves and that it's too late. Because, now that we've got it this far up the totem pole, we own our masters now. We still own our masters.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now it's not such a hurry to go sign that away.
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
Exactly. So what is the plan for Dirty Honey? You guys are just going to be road warriors here for a while? Are you on a package tour, or just out playing city after city on your own?
We're on a package tour right now. We are the first of three, but the other two, it's Skillet and Alter Bridge, and they're co-headlining.
Oh, nice.
So we're like we are the guest opener. We get, it's been a great tour, man. Their audience, much like the Slash tour we did as well, their audiences show up for us. And now that we've got the number one thing under our belt, we've got some press, we've got a story for us. People are making sure they show up. People are showing up wearing the T-shirts. We've got a merch line out the wazoo every night right after the set, and really all night. And so we're going to do that until we're going to be on this tour until we got about 10 days left, and then we're going to go back and we're going to open up for Guns N' Roses.
Whoa, nice. That's going to be
I think
huge.
a couple of people will see on that one.
Yeah. Maybe a couple people will be there for that.
Yeah, it's going to be in Vegas. It's going to be the end of the Not in This Lifetime tour, which
Wow.
I'm glad to be on that.
That's awesome.
I mean, that is just a pinch me bucket list
Yeah.
Oh,
moment.
yeah.
You know, of course, you know, we are.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
And
those are gods.
being on this show is kind of like that, too. Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I meant to say that's obviously number 2.
Yeah,
but
that's
this being
kind of
number
that.
1.
We kind of figured that way. But serious question though. Now I love the album. One of my favorite songs is "Heartbreaker." Now, after your guitar solo in the song, it kind of gets mellow, and you're playing a couple chords, and he's singing the "Heartbreaker" thing. You think that part could have used some cowbell? You know?
No, I don't actually.
No? I always like when
I
it's
don't
nice
think
and quiet, and then a freaking cowbell comes in.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, this interview certainly benefited from the cowbell.
That's what I always say.
That's what we always say, yeah. Well, you know, John, where can people find out more about Dirty Honey? Because everybody who hears it on our show,
Yeah, they love it.
They love it, and they're like, where can we find out more and pick up the EP and stuff?
Well, you can pick up the EP at all digital platforms. You know, iTunes, Apple, Spotify. I think we're even on Tidal, which I don't know. If you're not on Tidal, I don't blame you. But sorry, Tidal. But we also have our vinyl on our online store at dirty-honey.com.
Might have to order some
and you
vinyl.
can get merch there too. You can get the latest news. We're Dirty Honey Band on Instagram, Dirty Honey Band on Facebook, Twitter. We're everywhere, man. I mean, that's
Awesome.
really, we definitely have a full team devoted to maximizing all of our social things, you know.
Awesome.
So,
Very cool,
That is
man.
so cool. We're going to play another
and
one.
then, you know,
Go ahead.
we also, after Guns N' Roses, we're going to do a small headlining tour of the Southwest. So we're going to be hitting markets like Phoenix and Albuquerque and Denver and Sacramento.
Sweet.
Go where it's warm.
Yeah. During the winter.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Yep.
You're from Maine.
We're in
We're not.
Wisconsin.
We're not telling you nothing.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Well,
I know what the other side looks like.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, John, it has been a pleasure having you on Rock and Metal Revival. We're going to roll another one off the EP called Rollin' Sevens. You want to tell us a little bit about this tune?
Well, this song came, the chorus riff is a riff I wrote, and then I brought it to the band. It was actually a lot faster, and then when we started jamming it, we just sort of accidentally played it slower, and I never even played the guys the original version because I thought the slower version that it's at now was just way more groovy. Yeah, and it all came from just kind of the rest of the song came together in the band writing them together, noodling. I literally noodled the verse part, and Mark was like, "What is that? That's awesome." He's like, "We should open the tune with that." And then it just all came, and then the chorus came together, the lyrics, literally in the studio in Australia. So
Nice.
it was a really cool. That one kind of combusted, sort of all at once.
Nice.
Kind of a light bulb moment. Really exciting time for us.
Cool. Well, you are always welcome back here on Rock and Metal Revival. And for the revivalists, this is Rollin' Sevens. It's Dirty Honey. John Notto, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me, man.